Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I am the founder of the Marriage Foundation, where people come for scientific help for their marriage. And this video is called What to Do, What Not to Do if you have discovered infidelity in your marriage, if you found out that your husband or your wife has been cheating on you. And we're going to begin with what you don't do. What you don't do is headlined with, don't confront them. It's very important to heed this because confrontation is such a deadly act. What it does is it pushes somebody into a corner and they will either fight you tooth and nail or they will run from you full speed ahead. And both of those take on different appearances. If they're running from you, they will lie to you through their teeth. They'll say, oh, it wasn't me. Oh, you're mistaken. Oh, this was one time. Don't believe your eyes. Believe me instead. That's called running away. And we've all heard about this. This is survival, fight or flight. So that's flight. Fight is, how dare you look at my phone? How dare you believe somebody else, etc. You will be fought back to the point of where you're questioning your own sanity. So it does not work to confront. So what happens if you already did confront? And now you're starting to go, oh my God, what is going on here? I confronted. Well, one of two things happened. The confrontation bore the fruit that I had described, or it bore the fruit of, I promise never to do this again. This was a one time, blah, blah, blah. And you're just not sure. What do I do with this? Well, let me tell you for sure. A number of the emails that we get to our counselors is from women who said, well, this came up 2 years ago too. This came up a year ago. This came up 5 years ago, where my husband said it was a one-time thing. He happened to bump into her, blah, 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 all these excuses. But now it's happening again, and I'm questioning what happened. And we have to say to them, unfortunately, look, he never stopped cheating on you. And the reason why is because he, from his point of view, I'm not condemning him. What he did was wrong. What she did was wrong. However, what they did was their way of dealing with a situation where they were really unhappy, but they didn't want to end their marriage. And so in today's society, it's almost like you're okay if you cheat. I mean, look at Ashley Madison. Look at all this nonsense. Look at all these websites where you can cheat, where you can lie, where it's easy to lie. So here's the question that I'm going to put to you. Do you want to save your marriage? Putting this aside, how were things going before? Do you find that your spouse, putting this aside, is mostly an honorable person? Because in their mind, they may be rationalizing, well, I'm cheating to save my marriage. Literally, that happens. And it's hard to argue with that because in some cases there's children, they don't want to destroy the children's lives. And so they want to save the marriage even though it is just a show marriage. It's not real. So the question is, do you want to save the marriage? And your reason doesn't have to be quote unquote valid. No one's going to question it. It's a choice. And if you're the woman, you have so much power in this choice. Less so if you're a man, and you should write to us and find out why. But if you want to save your marriage, we can help you. And here's what we do. We don't go after this. We see the infidelity as a symptom, as something that happened because the marriage as a whole is not functioning well. So what we do is we do something in stages. We stop. We give you strength as an individual. We give you power as an individual by teaching you how to control and manage your mind and teaching you what happened to your spouse's mind and what they're going through. We give you a power. And then we give you a step-by-step process to help you revitalize the marriage itself. so that this is seen as a symptom and not as an overwhelming, overshadowing, impossible to get past thing that happened to you. Do you understand that? It's very important for you to recognize that even infidelity is a symptom of a marriage that is dysfunctional. And we want your marriage to be a happy marriage. And marriages do come back from this all the time. It happens all the time. The vast majority of our clients come to us with impossible problems just like this. But because we don't deal with the problem, we go right to the heart of the marriage and right to your heart and right to your mind, we're able to help you save it. Not merely save it, I'm going to correct myself, but transform it. And we do this with an online course backed up by counselors who help you. So listen, don't be discouraged by this. Don't get swept away. Recognize this as a wake-up call. Trust me, it's the best way to do this. This is not the end. This is not the end. This is literally the beginning of having a great marriage. But you have to do what's right from here forward. Okay, that's it for this. Blessings to your marriage, blessings to you, blessings to your spouse. Don't give up. If this video was helpful, please like it. Comment if you have a question. Let's not end here. Let's start here. This is the beginning of your marriage being the most amazing marriage ever. This is the beginning, not the end.